Hey everybody, so thanks for joining us. We're out again. Right now we're in Virginia. It is 77 degrees and it's the end of October. So really nice opportunity to get out and get back on the trail. We are doing a trail called Little Schloss. And what the hell's the name of this trail?
Little Schloss.
Thank you. Hey everybody, it's Doug K. We're back out on the trail. Thanks for joining. Today we are doing a trail in Virginia called Half Moon and Little Schloss. I think it's about a 13, 14 mile loop, and we're just getting started here. Last week we were up in Allegheny National Forest, and maybe it was just a touch past peak season, but we're a little further south right now and still a ton of great color down here. So out of the parking lot and onto the trail. Here we're crossing Forest Road 92. It's pretty easy to drive right past this little guy, but that's the only indicator of where the trail's starting. And we'll be following these purple blazes today. So come on, I'll take you with me for a little bit. And then we're gonna get moving because a little difficulty finding the trail. And those shadows are getting long out there. We got about 2 miles to where we're camping in tonight. So there's the purple blazes. And here we go. Thanks for coming. So we're making our way up here again. Sorry about the breathing. But when you come out, we just drove, it's about 4 hours and 20 minutes from Pittsburgh down to this part of Virginia. And when you come out of the parking lot and get on that trail, it's just straight uphill right out of the get-go. So I've been sitting on my butt in the driver's seat, and now I'm paying for that. But it seems like we're catching our breath, and according to the description, we'll start going down the east side of this mountain. It'll descend, and then we will start the ascent up to Little Schloss. Just thought I'd take you with me for a little bit as we kind of start this rocky ascent up toward Little Schloss. It was about 77 when we got here. Boy, was it warm. Definitely cooler on this side. This is the east slope. And we're in George Washington National Forest, by the way, in Virginia. Just a beautiful, beautiful part of the country. All right, so we just made it up to the ridge, and the Little Schloss overlook is behind us. We're gonna hit that in the morning, but all I can really say to this is, wow. Wow, Virginia. Unbelievable. Honestly, got everything I love. Got the rocks. This is just a feast of color here for the eyes. And we're hiking right along the ridge, which is just one of my favorite things to do. Let me take you with me here. Yeah. Check this out, guys. I'll get up on this rock, give you a little bit better view. Oh, There you go. That's out east. Okay guys, so always a pleasure whenever you make it to camp. Just wanted to show you where we are. So you'll see right there, Little Sluice Trail heads out this way. That's actually what we're on. And the next intersection will be what they call Bread Road. We won't be taking that, but that goes out to the right. And the beautiful thing was, we stumbled upon this gorgeous little trail and this beautiful fire pit and tent site. Just wanted to give you a little quick glimpse of where we're at. Tent's getting set up over there. Nice fire ring. That's the west side of the ridge over there. And this is the east side over here. So come on, we're on firewood duty, which I think will come in handy. It's already down into the mid 60s up here, and I think being up on the top of this ridge, we're probably going to see a little cooler temperatures, so a fire will be really, really welcome this evening. Melissa's over there enjoying that first cup of coffee, and that's really truly one of the great treats when you're out on the trail, isn't it? These simple things at home, you just pop it in and don't think about it, but the process of getting it going, getting the bag down, making the coffee, it just tastes a little bit better. As my friend would say, the air's a little sweeter. But what we're going to do today is we'll clean up camp here. We're going to backtrack about a quarter mile and go do the Little Schloss overlook, which is a little rock scramble up to the top. Then we'll come back this way. And I think we have about 6 miles to the Tuscarora Trail. Make a left, go over the pass, and then we hit, I believe, what's called Little Stony Creek. And it does seem like somebody's messing with you, though, because it's Little Schloss overlook, and it's directly on the Little Sluice Trail. So if I've been fumbling over my words or getting these things back asswards, I apologize, but it's kind of a tongue twister. Okay, so we've made it to the rock scramble here. I'll take you along with me. And heading up there to the overlook. Let's go. Right to the summit up here. Beautiful spot. I'm gonna scramble up here so you can see that. Those rocks in front. Ooh. There you go. Looking east. Back up on that little knoll right there, just beyond that. That's where we were camped last night. And then this is the view heading out west. And if you look up there, you'll see it. You guessed it, Big Schloss. And we're on Little Schloss. And now we're done with that portion of the hike, so I don't have to say Little Schloss anymore. Wow, what a way to start the morning. Absolutely stunning. All right, guys, getting ready to roll out of campsite number 1 from the first night, and I'm really reluctant to leave. This was so nice, but just again, we broke camp. Leave it better than you found it. Some toilet paper over there that I had to bury, and somebody did leave like a cooking grid behind to throw on the fire. I'll hang that up in the tree. Sometimes those are helpful, but yeah, let's make sure that we preserve these lands for our use. All right. Well, this was completely unexpected. We found this massive fire ring. This is just a little bit beyond where we camped last night. And just a really, really beautiful spot. Look at that pile of wood, folks. And then a little memorial over here for a gentleman named Steve Holland. But yeah, his ashes are spread here, and somebody left him a little horseshoe and a tiny bottle of Gentleman Jack. Beautiful spot. I don't blame you, Steve. Beautiful spot. All right. But yeah, so this is just a little bit beyond. And this is part of a Forest Service road here that you can get access. I'm sure this is for high clearance only. We do some dispersed car camping in the Jeep and would like to try some winter camping in the mountains east. So I think we're going to remember this spot, and you'll probably be seeing something from around here in December, January. Hey guys, just a reminder for this particular trail, keep your eyes peeled for these purple blazes. They're faded and they're few and far between. And there are, back at that intersection previously, it does look like this can go to the left, and you do have to walk a good quarter mile or so until you find another one of these. But the four-wheel drive road will make a hard turn to the right, and then you just keep going straight. Don't make the sharp turn to the left, and you're walking down this. Just sharing that with you so you don't get lost. They don't call it fall for nothing. Actually, all night, no matter how gently the wind blew, the leaves falling on the tent actually sounded like rain. And we're just working our way down the path, and we're making a left on Tuscarora. So just found this little water source. It is late fall, and I was gonna refill right there, and I figured let me just trace this a little bit and see where it's coming from. And check this out, guys. This is pretty cool. Make your way up here, and I don't care where you're hiking, that is a really, really welcome sight. It looks like somebody has called this Lemonade Spring. So yeah, I'm gonna fill up here and we'll keep going on our way. But yeah, camping anywhere like this, crispy dry fall of the Northeast, you know, a lot of the regular creeks and streams are dry, and to have something like this is just awesome. So take advantage of it when you do. Okay, after what seemed like a lot more than the 3 miles from our last check-in, you do encounter blue blazes, and this is the Tuscarora Trail, and we were just coming off of Little Sluice mountain trail. So now we're going to be heading on the blue blazes up and over the pass, and we'll be making a left onto what's known as Little Stony Creek. But another little view around here, just a beautiful, beautiful fall day. And we're going to get up and over this pass and make a left and start looking for a good place to camp. After it's about 1.5 miles straight uphill, and then you're going to come to a very welcome sign. Actually, the going downhill was the most welcome thing. And you're going to get over here to Tuscarora Trail. That's what we're on. We're making a left. Little Stony Creek Trail and Sugar Knob Cabin, about 80 yards down. And we're continuing on to Half Moon Trail. Okay, so thankfully, we got up and over what is called Sugar Knob off the Tuscarora Trail. You're going to follow the yellow blazes now, and this is marked much better, and the Tuscarora Trail, the blue trail, were marked a lot better than Little Sluice, which we actually saw exactly one marker on coming out. But this is called Sugar Knob Cabin, and it's closed right now, but apparently this can be rented, so you could stay here. If you want to camp in this area, apparently you've got to get a permit in order to stay here, but there's plenty of camping just on up the trail here now. So we just got on Little Stony Creek, and this will kind of be our final press for the night. I think we're going to try to get 3 more miles in and then camp. But wanted to share this with you. Pretty cool, and apparently it can be rented. The forest is starting to open up here, and we can really start to hear the creek, Little Stony Creek, coming up on our left. And I just wanted to share that with you again, this amazing color that we're getting through here. Starting to see some firs and some hemlock down here. But it has been man, it feels like a lot longer than we hiked. That's all I can tell you. But if the mileage is right, then I need to do some conditioning. But a lot of rocks, and which I do like. But after a while downhill, they ain't any easier on the knees. Hey guys, so we finally made it to the campsite for tonight, and it is spectacular. We literally have a stone couch here. Beautiful fire pit, fire ring set up, and plenty of level spaces down here for the tent. And if you look at all the deadfall over here, I don't think firewood's going to be an issue. So we're really happy to finally be here. The creek's right over the hill. We'll show you that later. There's a big flat rock and 2 waterfalls by it. Couldn't get any better than this. Hey, so one of the things I wanted to do, I haven't done yet, is show you you know, what's a camp meal for me? And I love the Mountain House stuff. We get one at REI that's real tasty. They're all real good, but they're like 9, 8, 11, 12 bucks per, which is awesome if you can afford it, but you're going out for multiple days, you just don't need to spend that kind of money. So if you like Indian food, super easy. And what do I have to say about top ramen? Tonight I'm going to be combining these. But just about these, Tasty Bite. You get them in the Indian aisle of your supermarket, and they've got a bunch of different varieties. They're designed to be microwaved in the bag, so I just fold them a little bit, boil them right in there, just get the water nice and hot, let it sit for a while, and then usually I'll just eat that with crackers or with a wrap or with pita bread or something like that. So these are really nice. They pack nice and flat. They do have a little bit of weight to them, so that's the only thing. And had we stayed at a water campsite last night, I probably would have had this then, just because it lightens the pack up. But I'm gonna get these filled up, get it fired up, and we'll show you what it looks like. Thing we got a creek behind us, but this will take a couple minutes. We'll get the noodles in, we'll set that to the side, and then I'll use the other cup and just get this warm. And I'm excited about it. I think it's gonna be pretty good. So the noodles are done, and I have them covered, and they're just kind of, I don't cook them all the way through. I just cook them so that they're warm because they need to set for a little bit while I heat this up. And this is as easy as this. That'll take a couple minutes and we should be good to go. So this has been heated up to a boil and then just let it simmer for a little bit. Back that off. Okay. The ramen noodle, or the top ramen, I added just a little tiny touch of the seasoning to, and I drained that off pretty good. And this is super easy. And what you've got, do my best to show you. This is like all peas, carrots, and then mix in with the ramen. And I think you got a pretty nice camp meal there for about, I don't know, 50 cents for a pack of ramen, and that thing's probably $2.75, $2.99. So yeah, pretty good eating on a budget. Hey guys, so it's about hiker o'clock for us. Chores are done, dinner was great, and I'm gonna sit here for a while, let this fire burn down, and definitely looking forward to getting some rest tonight. See you in the morning. Good morning, guys. So absolutely stunning day. Again, we're here in George Washington National Forest. Little Schloss Mountain is off to the right. Great night's sleep last night. A few critters crawling around, but other than that, it was pretty uneventful. And just got done doing something I don't normally do, which is a morning fire. We're camped next to a creek, so getting this thing completely doused out won't be a problem. But it was probably in the low 50s when we got up this morning, and that certainly helped take the chill off while we made our coffee. And now we're a couple of cups in, and I'm going to take you down and show you the beautiful waterfall and the creek back behind us, which is just gorgeous. So show that to you in a minute, and I think we got about 4.5 miles back out to where the Jeep's parked, so we'll get on the trail here shortly. So I just wanted to show you what was right behind us. Check this out. Hey guys, so just wanted to share with you, we're breaking down and camp is clear, fire is doused. Where we were last night with the tent, you know, aside from that little patch of leaves, which I might even kick over, you don't know we were here, and that's the way it's supposed to be when you roll out of a campsite. I guarantee you, I can actually see some back here. If I walk back here, and this is what's really grinding my gears, but it's just constant, and it's no matter where you go. So you come back here, you know, what's that in the tree? It's toilet paper in the tree, which leads me to believe, yeah, there you go. It's just too much work for somebody else. So, you know, entitled people do entitled things. But I'll bury it. I'm not packing it out. But it's just a constant, and it really gets on my nerves. It's just not that difficult, guys. You dig a ditch, you do what you got to do, you throw the TP in, you cover it up. Just ain't nothing to it. But anyway, will not dampen my day at all, but this is you know, and that's small potatoes. I mean, it's trash in the fire, people cutting down trees, like live trees, you know. I dig it. Everybody wants to go out and show off their skills and use that new camp saw that they bought or something, but you know, when you've got a pile of deadfall like this, I mean, you know, not only do you have that, but when you've got a pile of dry wood that you could sit here and snap all night, you don't need to cut anything. That's what we did last night. You know, sure, you want to check out the saw? Go right ahead. Do it there. You know, have fun with it. It's already dead. But what happens is this. This is what happens. And it's just not cool, you know. That's just my take on it. But let's just be better out there. While we have the availability of these things, let's take care of them before they're taken from us. Hey guys, so we're finally on level ground again, which is kind of nice. And I'll show you where we're headed. But we're just about to, I think we're probably about a mile or so to the parking lot for this trailhead. And then we'll have about a 2-mile walk on a forest road to get back to our parking lot. But perfect fall day. I'm going to spin you around. Again, try not to be too annoying. But just, we're walking under this beautiful canopy. We have pines. Again, you can see the leaves just coming down. And the colors are absolutely splendid. So, just wanted to share. Thanks for coming along.
Yeah.
Hey guys, finally made it to the service road. A little bit of a walk back to the Jeep from here. But beautiful fall day. And actually, walking on this is kind of welcome at this point. So, I'm going to take off and head down the old road. And might check in with you at the Jeep. Otherwise, I'll see you next time around.